In this video, we're going to go through Learning Target 1.2.2, which is talking about writing equations given a scenario. So this says Gandalf is purchasing a new hat and paid $10 plus an additional $2 for each feather on the hat. Which equation represents the total cost for the feathered hat? So whenever I'm given multiple choice, I like to actually write the equation myself and then compare it to whatever is given here. Just because looking at them, they all kind of look the same. They have a 2 and they have a 10, so it's kind of confusing for me. So I want to look at what I'm starting with. So we talked about how equations always have kind of the same pattern, and we really are looking at like a starting cost plus or minus a change. And so our starting cost is the $10 that you pay for the hat originally. And then we are adding on a change, and so it says plus an additional $2, so we're adding that change, not subtracting. And it's $2 per feather, but we don't know how many feathers he's going to get, so I'm going to put plus 2f. And that's going to equal my total cost. So I just kind of break each part down, and it's helpful that they kind of always have this pattern of like a start, and then I add or subtract a change. And so I started with the $10, I add $2 per feather, and then I get my total cost for the hat. So now I want to look at which one of these kind of matches mine. So the first thing I notice is that we all have equals t, so that's not going to help me narrow it down. And then none of these exactly match, like mine says 10 plus 2f, but I want to look at like, well, what one's the next closest? So first of all, I notice I have a plus in mine and these first two have minuses, so I know right off the bat those are not going to be it. So I'm kind of looking between C and D. And in mine, the variable is with the 2 and the 10 is by itself, and so that's what I want to look for. So that is going to be option D. So now, of course, you don't have to write your equation first. You can just look through these options. If you choose that route, I would say look to see if you're adding or subtracting, kind of make a note to yourself. That usually is going to be able to let you cancel out some options. And then figure out which of the numbers is going to have the variable on it. And then that's probably going to be your other option.